Yo, good evening maze. You know ukiwa wapi? My name is Benzina. Tune in to the GBS Art Club. This is the funnest ini club, but sasa ni fun kuliko club. Juu hapa sasa tunakueducate, tunakubamba, hey, there's so much in store yani. So today's show is going to be amazing. Today we have decided to just serve the boy child. Kama uko hapo mtaani, make sure you're prepared psychologically because today's guest atakubamba sana. And if you're a young girl, if you're a young person, you need prepare to be inspired vitu kaa hizo. Sawa? Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. Mase tuongeleshe pale social media, tell us where you're watching us from. Tuambie what you want to see today, what you want to experience, mood yako iko aje, wiki yako imekuaje. Tujibambe tupige story, tujuane nini vitu kaa hizo. Unajua we are here for you maze. So make sure you just engage nini. Pale social media, my name is @benc_again. That's my handle. Make sure umetuhala. Umeniambia maze show inaendaje. Kama inakubamba unaniambia. Kama inabo unaniambia maze show ijaweza leo, next time fanya hivi na hivi. Si ndio tu grow pamoja au sio? Anyway, without further ado, let me introduce today's guest. She is wacha introduce sana. Kwamboka mwenyewe atajua chenye atasema. So, introducing our guest for today, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, wakubwa na wadogo, weka mikono pamoja for the one and only Miss Kwamboka. Nimeovadu hiyo intro.
Uzima hiyo kitu.
Sawa, just introduce for someone who is seeing you for the very first time, hajawahi kukuona na nataka kukujua. Just introduce yourself. This is your camera. After this utaenda nayo home. Waambie wewe ni nani.
Okay.
Yes.
Good evening ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chantou Kwamboka. I am the first runners up Miss World Kenya 2021.
Yeah! Ngoja. Yeah. Hiyo lazima isink in. Wacha isink in. Umemaliza?
Yeah, so I am a model, I am a catwalk coach.
Wow.
I am awaiting to graduate at Maseno University. I was taking medical biotechnology with IT. Yes, and I'm an art lover.
Yeah, so she's at the right place, man.
Yes.
So, maze, boys and girls, especially boys, tell us what you want to know about Kwamboka. Utuambie tu maze, what you would like to know about her yenye already ujui, but wacha nianzie tu hapa. First runners up, Miss World Kenya. Kwanza, how does it feel to be ukijua tu I am one of the most beautiful girls in the country?
Well, I believe everyone is beautiful, but I am honored to hold this title.
Wow. At
this current time.
Wacha tu niulize a confusing question. Why do you think it was you who got that position? Ni nini about Kwamboka that stood out mpaka how judges feel, okay, this girl is well deserving of this position?
Well, we all have desires, right?
Yeah.
And change is supposed to happen at any point in our lives. So I've been working hard, extremely hard to achieve this.
Wow.
So I feel they saw the determination, the actual work that I put into achieving this title that I have.
Sisi tunataka kujua. Boys and girls at home, especially girls wadogo, wanataka kujua. Which is this work that you put in to make sure that you look this good?
This is modeling, and modeling is more than just looking good.
Okay.
You have to have the right diet.
Where?
You have to eat right. Not even as a model, but generally as a human being, you should eat right, eat healthy. It's for the sake of your body and for your health. I work out, I drink a lot of water, I train a lot on my catwalk because there's nothing like perfect. You hit perfect, you think you've hit perfect, and then there's always something more to be done.
Wow. Speaking of your catwalk, on the 1st of August, kuna kitu ulipost IG ikani intrigue sana. Ulikuwa kwa roof. Let me tell you guys, there are things we do for passion. But huyu mrembo ameiteka on a whole other level yani. Alikuwa kwa roof. If you've not if you kama ujione hiyo video, if not kama ujione tu hiyo video, make sure you go to Instagram, her handle yako ni
Chantou Kwamboka.
Chantou Kwamboka. Yes. Spell your Chantou juu mazee we.
Chantou is French, so it's CHANTOU.
Chantou _Kwamboka, hata ujui mimi najua. Chantou _
No, it doesn't have an
Haina underscore. Okay, Chantou Kwamboka. Yes. I stand corrected. Alikuwa kwa rooftop na unajua vile pazi ukua. And she was walking on the very edge. Hiyo confidence inatoka wapi? Don't you love your life?
Well, I'm an adrenaline junkie. Napenda sikia adrenaline.
Maze.
Yeah.
Tafadhali for the sake of us wenye tunakupenda. Usipande huko juu. Tutakutengenezea tu ka line hapo.
Nitatembea lakini sasa sitawaonyesha kama mnaogopa sana.
Yes, mimi nilikuwa like ngukata. And then the way you're walking, see ati. She was very confident. Make sure you just go and watch the video yani. Nilikuwa very impressed.
Thank you.
But scared as well for you.
Yes, I'm currently training parkour.
So, parkour, what's that?
It's free running. You just run a lot and run on top of buildings and down buildings.
I saw her climbing on top of a building. Jamani wewe. Guy.
Yeah, I want to be the Kenya's Angelina Jolie.
Where?
Na shoot bullet
inaenda hivi kikujanga.
Yeah, so that's what I'm actually currently working on consistently. Yeah.
Sasa let me if kawe ni movie director. And by any chance unatafuta actress mzuri mwenye anaweza play role kama ya Catwoman. She's very athletic. I wish his space yetu ingekuwa enough. Awaoneshe tu how athletic she is. She's very athletic. Mimi first of all itabidi umenifunza juu mazee. Kwanza tukianzia hapo kwa food. Unajua sisi Waluya. Atu pembelezangi chakula.
Ninachua hiyo maneno.
Tunatandika kutandika. Kama ni ukali unatandika mlima mzima. So I think you'll need to teach me how to tone it down a bit.
Sure.
Nisiende overboard.
Lakini uko sawa.
Niko sawa, si ndio? Buda. Sasa wanasikia wivu huko home. Work hard pia utafika hapa hiyo. Uko sawa na Miss World Kenya mazee anakuambia uko sawa. Yeah. So you came second to Sharon.
Yes.
Kwanza hata before twende huko. Rate your
Okay.
Rate your skateboarding skills from 1 to 10.
From 1 to 10. 7.
7, that's a 7.
Yeah.
Kama hiyo ni 7 mimi ni -7.
They're very skilled skateboarders. Actually, didn't know since I came to Nairobi. I've now met a group of skateboarders who are skateboarders.
Yeah.
I was like, so I'm a 7 and there are 10s and 9s and 12s.
Skateboarding hapo mimi kidogo. Nina very poor sense of balance. Nikisimama mahali tu ya nini. No, but I love what you do. Una passion ya anything athletic na kuona ukifanya tu yani.
Yeah.
Which is very intriguing. Anyway, so you ulikuwa Egerton? Maseno University,
yes,
studying Bachelor of Arts.
Biotechnology.
Biotechnology with IT. What does it entail?
Well, it's all about research. Si ndio tunaenda kusema uko na corona ama hauna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We do research at places like Kemri.
Yeah. Okay. Wasomi. Masomo ilinilemea but we thank God. We thank God.
Yeah. We're on TV.
Yeah. Mama, I made it.
Umemjengea nyumba.
Mazee. Mzuri sana. Mzuri sana. I hope I watch aseme mzee na danganya.
Okay.
But that's very impressive. Mtu anaweza ona maybe when you have the looks for TV and you have you're holding one of the highest titles kwa wasichana wote utamani yani title kama hiyo. maybe you're not studying ama vitu ka hizo. Wanaona ni kama walilemewa na masomo ndio maana akashift huko. So I think it's very important that you've studied.
Yes.
Niseme hivyo, studied. At this age umeachieve vitu mingi sana. Siri kwa wapi? How do you do it? How do you do it?
Well, life is an endless journey, so we have to keep on living. If you stop achieving things, it's just as good as just stop living. But as soon as you're breathing oxygen, you just have to use every day creatively. Yeah. Nobody has figured it out actually. You just have to turn out every day and do something better than you did yesterday. Do just one more step every single day. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. How did you start off modeling? When did it start? Yeah, to take us through your journey ya kuanza.
Okay. I've been interested in modeling since I was a child.
Wow, okay.
Yes, I've been catwalking in the house. Not tunashikanga hivi. I was those.
Where? Okay.
Yeah, so it's been my thing since I was a kid. I always say all models are shantooing.
Shantooing.
They're shantooing. It's so much in me. So professionally, I started it in high school, in Form 1. I contested for the Miss of our high school. We have a ceremony called Cultural Day. So during Cultural Day, there are a lot of arts that are being displayed on the day. And then the epitome of the event is now the Miss Kadika Girls now of my school.
That was which school?
Yes, Kadika Girls.
Kadika Girls. Hey, they must be very proud of you.
Yeah.
Hey, that's ours. Only went to.
Yeah, so there, throughout high school, I modeled, and then in campus, now I entered campus and I said, I'm going to contest for Miss Maseno.
Where? Okay.
Even before, the moment I got my letter of Chantou, you're going to join Maseno University, I knew it. I'm going to contest for Miss Maseno University.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I joined and the competition was stiff. Yeah, but I made it. I became also the first runners up.
Wow.
So first year.
First year?
Yeah, in first year.
Yeah? Madam! Where? Okay, so at what point did you feel, okay, yes, mini model, but for sure this is now it. This is the highest point sasa. Nimefika hiyo place and I feel nime-achieve sasa. What was that moment?
Well, the moment when other models look up to you.
Okay.
Even models that you can see some models walk and you're like, you're good. But then they still look up to you. So, you know, you don't see all the achievements yourself until you see it from other people's eyes. So when I saw my achievements in other people's eyes, I actually realized that, oh, I'm actually doing something so great in my society as a model. Yeah, so that's when I knew,
Kitu ini yangu.
Ini yako.
What does it take to be a model?
It takes discipline. It takes hard work. It takes self-love, a lot of taking care of your mental health, because it's a very, very competitive industry to be in. Yeah, and a lot of practice and giving back to the community.
Hey, about that. Mbona napenda sana ku children's home, vitu kaa hizo, ku nini. Nini na inspire that? Where does it come from?
I naturally love kids.
Oh, okay.
I was loving kids even when I was a kid.
Wow.
Yes, I love kids a lot, and the moment I get an opportunity to uplift a kid, it's so fulfilling. It's so fulfilling. I like hanging out with kids.
Yeah.
So the less privileged kids, it's a privilege to actually just help them, hang out with them, and maybe change their mindset so that maybe they don't see themselves as less privileged as they think they are. Yeah.
I think that's amazing. Miss Juka, you guys are getting what I'm getting. I mean, this is Miss World Kenya first runners up. Kama mjui ni nini, yani Kenya yote, wamemrank number 2 of the The most beautiful, the most intelligent.
Chantou number 2.
Chantou number 2. See? Perfect. So, and she's able to humble herself to the level of yani anaweza taka kusaidia watoi. Ana hiyo hatia. I think it's not a natural thing, by the way, because most of the time when people achieve half of what you have achieved, kuna kakiburi kwa ukuja. Na una feel you're better than other people, una feel any people should just worship you, but what you're doing is really amazing.
Thank you.
Nimependa sana.
Yeah, I believe everyone is equal,
yeah.
Regardless of the achievements that you do.
True.
As long as you are breathing, you are worthy. As long as you are breathing, you're worthy. We're just living our passions. We have different passions. We're just living them and achieving our dreams. So that doesn't make any person less worthy than the other.
True. You play the violin?
Yes.
What else do you play?
Actually, my very first musical instrument to play was the piano.
Oh, okay.
I started playing the piano, the katoi one, when I was a kid.
Yes.
And it actually matches. The keys in the toy is the same as now in the actual bigger piano. So when I actually got my hold of an actual piano, I just played it. And ikaingiana.
Yeah. Ukamua pia violin ingia hapo ndani.
But actually they're related.
Oh, okay.
Kind of piano and violin, they're related, so that's how it became so easy for me to learn it, because I am self-teaching myself. Yeah.
Hey, where do you get the time to do all this? Because huu ni mwanafunzi yako kampo anasoma very competitive nini by the way field. You are a model, you violin, you play piano, you skateboard, you walk on top of buildings.
The hard work's what it wants.
How do you balance it all?
You just have to create time.
Where?
Just that. If you really want something, you just have to create something.
Yeah.
You just have to create time for it.
It seems you have very ile siku uliambia your parents I want to do modeling. How did they take it?
Well, my mom has been very supportive, of my talents, anything. I tell her, Mom, I am thinking of doing this. Go ahead, girl, do it.
Wow.
So my dad was not fully supportive. Actually, maybe he didn't even understand what modeling was. That was when I was competing for Miss Maseno. But then I got invited to a radio station in Maseno, and then they tuned in on air, and then they were listening to me, and then he was so proud.
Wow.
He got so proud, and then from then, he's
100% in.
Hapa, mom here, dad here. Yeah, he supported me. Both my parents have been supporting me financially, because they say modeling is an expensive hobby.
It is, eh? Where?
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
so they support me financially, emotionally, mentally. They make sure I believe in myself even when I feel like, no.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been very supportive.
Big up to her parents, Maze. I think it's very important for... Sijui if you guys are getting this. Amesema her dad wasn't sana into it, hakuwa understand. And I think for most parents, understanding is something that doesn't come easy, because times maybe zime change. But I think she proved herself kwa mzazi wake, and then they got supportive. Saa zingine ukiona mzazi wako anakataa, si ati they don't, hawakutaki. Maybe they just want you to put that extra effort, at least to show that it's something serious that you want to pursue. So anyway, usiende mbali. We are going on a very short commercial break. But when we come back, hey, we want to know the deep, dirty, interesting secrets about her. So usiende mbali, Maze. Stay with us. Mambo vipi man, it's your boy Ben C and you can call me the true ninja. I'd like to invite you on an amazing show that will be happening each and every Saturday from 8 p.m. to 8:30 and the repeat on Sunday, each and every Sunday from 1 p.m. So make sure you join us for the GBS Art Club for an amazing show. Usikose.
Everywhere, GBS.
Welcome back, Maze. Thank you so much for staying with us. Najua this is an interesting show even for you because sasa tuna learn vitu zenye tukua tunajua. Au sio? Au kani imagine umegrab, umekunywa, umeenda msalani, umesusu, uko fiti saa hii hakuna kutoka. Mpaka mwisho wa show. Tuko hapa tunahanga tunakwamboka. Hiyo jina ya kwanza sasa isema juu. Chida matamchi. But anyway, welcome back. Tunahanga bado na Kwamboka. She was telling us a lot of interesting things. But there's one thing niliona inkane. Tell us about your podcast ya
turudi kwanza kwa jina. So you know the Bantu Nilotes Kushites?
Yes.
Nasema Bantu.
Bantu.
Chantou.
Yeah. Chantou.
Umeingia sasa.
Nina best anaitwa Chantou. By the way, sasa nitakuwa nakumbuka na yeye. Okay. So once in a while nikifuta Chantou usishtuke.
Naitoa jina vitu mingi sana na hiyo jina.
Kuna wengi
nimezoea.
Gani ndio weird sana.
Aki sina shuko National TV. Sasa nikuwe meme.
Chantou anasema Maze, Chantou sasa nimeijua.
Yeah.
Chantou niko sawa sasa. Yes, tell us about project Eden.
Yeah, so it's a project. It's called Operation Eden. The idea is getting, you know, the idea of the Garden of Eden that we have in our heads, that we've read in the religious scripts.
Yes.
We see green, we see animals, we live in harmony. So that's what I am tending to achieve with Operation Eden. So plastics has been surrounding us everywhere and it's becoming an issue negatively. So Operation Eden involves a lot of things.
Yeah.
So first, to involve children and making it fun, we go about collecting plastic bottles because how many plastic bottles of soda do we consume in a day? How many plastic bottles of water do we consume in a day? It's numerous, right? So we go and collect them and then we mount them on walls, something called the green wall.
Okay.
So I call it the Eden wall from my project.
Oh.
Because green wall exists. So we mount them and then we plant flowers and plants. We can even plant a sukuma wiki. So it's a vertical garden, it's a green wall. We are saving the environment off from plastics and we're making the world greener.
It's a vertical wall.
Yeah, it's a vertical garden.
Where?
Yeah, so that's the environmental part of it. So making the earth sustainable. So starting with our counties. So far I've done it in Bungoma County. In schools in Bungoma County. Yeah, so mentally, Operation Eden, I have launched a podcast. It's called Operation Eden Podcasts.
Okay.
You can find it in any podcast platform that podcasts are being posted on.
Okay.
So we are going to talk matters mental health. And environment and mental health is actually interconnected. They work hand in hand because you can get off from work, you have all these lights, zinakumulika, and then you just see a beautiful flower with natural light are lighting it and it's beautiful. It makes you subconsciously be better, even you without knowing. Yeah, but then in the podcast we're going to talk everything mental health. We've been raised, I want this generation to be better, this generation that the parents that we are becoming. I want us to raise kids in a way that is going to be mentally friendly to them so that they don't behave negatively towards things, so that they see the world in a perception that maybe you are not able to see it. So we have to teach them because from 0 to 7 years is when you make or break a child. Their mental health is when you shape how that child will be from 0 to 7 years. So
from 0 to 7.
when we create that awareness and to see like wapeleke, like for example, if you want your kid to be clean in future, just from 0 to 7 years, you've given the kid toys and it's time to read, just show it. Chukua toy, eka kwenye nafaa kwa, the kid will learn.
Yes.
You're all programming the subconscious mind. So that's all about Operation Eden podcast. And also demystifying the mental health issues that have come up with how we were brought up when we were kids.
Where? Madam. So how can we play a role in your project? Sisi tukiwa huku home, viewers wakiwa home. How do we engage? How do we get to be part of the program?
Okay, to be part of the program, I have an Instagram account. It's called Operation Eden Podcast. It has just started, so it's growing. And then you can download Google Podcasts, iTunes, or Apple Podcasts, or any app that promotes podcasts, and then you can listen to my podcast and just let's heal each other.
I think it's very important where you're focusing on. Nimeona ukiongea sana kuhusu mental health, and I think it's very important, especially kwa hii generation yetu, sisi parents to be, ama sisi wenye already we are parents.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I have several of them, by the way. Si several. We, ni wawili tu. Tafadhali. Let's make it very clear. But it's very important for us as young parents to know how we are going to raise our kids to be better than us.
Yes.
Ndio sasa tuendelee tukigrow hivyo. That's amazing. Congratulations to
Thank you.
Big up, big up, big up. Guys, maswali zenu ziko wapi? Nataka nijue mnataka kujua nini about her. I want her to answer everything. Najua swali itakuwa ikitrend huko. Are you single or are you taken? Wacha ni sort my boy child.
Hujaisoma,
hata before tuingie huko. Hiyo ndio imejaa huko. Tunajua, we know. So
well, I am single.
Hi!
Ni a single, married, divorced, niko hapo kwa.
Single. She is single, I said too many applications. Chantou Kwamboka pale IG. Mtume applications mazee.
Sijui idea, mimi ni student wa Benjamin Zuri. Unamsikiza?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sasa kujeni na nini basi. Kumekuwa kugumu suddenly. But nimewajenga hapo. Msiyesema Bensi acha tujenga. Hapo nimewajenga watu wangu. Anyway, let's find out more about her. In your modeling career, imefika point ukafeel I want to give up.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, there was a time that reached, there's always something in us that wants to make an impact on someone else. But there was a time, maybe 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, I was like, what am I doing as a model to the community? How am I giving back to the community? Well, except because modeling is wide. It is wide. So apart from maybe pageant modeling, me as a maybe high fashion model or any other type of model, how am I making an impact on someone else's life? So I just sat down and I saw I'm just benefiting myself in all of this. I actually quit. I actually paused for a while until I got to that point and said, I'm doing modeling and this is how this modeling is going to give back to my community, not just benefiting me. Benefiting me and making a change to the world. So that's the point you feel, I can't do this. I'm just benefiting myself.
So far, nimeona vitu kadhaa about you. Out of zile vitu main unafanya, you're also doing something for the kids, you're also doing something for mental health, you're also doing something for the environment, nini. And I saw somewhere, you are auditioning for a TV. is the opportunity of a lifetime. That's your camera.
Okay.
I want you to introduce this show as though I was your guest.
Okay.
So the show is at Klub on GBS TV, and you're the host, and I'm the guest. Go.
Welcome, guys. This is at Klub. Thank you so much for tuning in at GBS. Always same time, same place. My name is Chantou Kwamboka, your all favorite host. I have my guest, a very interesting person. He's a musician. He's a host. He's very good looking. Tunataka tujue he's everything about him. So help me welcome Bensi.
Hey, mimi nimekoma hapo kwa good looking. Tunaweza koma hapo na do white. Okay, ask me a question. I am your guest. Ask me.
How are you?
I am very okay.
How has your day been?
Hey, it has been very difficult.
Hey,
Yes.
What was up?
Pesa. Pesa jameni. Where is the money? Pesa hakuna. Hiyo ndo shida tu.
Hey. You know, pesa ina flow. Pesa it's a current. That's why it's called a currency.
Kwa nini it flow around me?
Because you're not letting it flow. Let it flow.
Teach me how. Teach me how.
We're seeing umepiga luku. We can start by selling.
Okay.
Sell something and let that money flow.
Okay. Nimeti. Guys, umeona amefanya aje out of 10? Tuambieni. Kama ameweza piga 10. Kama hajaweza piga 1. Ndio tujue if she's good about.
Rate me.
No, I'll give you a 9.5. Simply because I can't give you a 10. Utalalisha. So, I'll give you 9.5. Very good job. Umeintroduce mpaka nika. If I were a guest. What do I hope you guys are sending applications, by the way? She can cook. I saw it on her Instagram.
Yeah, I love cooking.
You do?
Yeah.
Favorite meal ya kupika ni gani?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Hey, watu wangu. She is so coming back again to this show. Na this time ataleta homemade pizza. Tukule tujue kama inaweza ama haiwezi. Si ndio? And you'll come with a violin and we'll have a piano here. You'll have to play. Tutaku exhaust you. So this is an open invitation. Anytime you're ready,
Thank you so
come.
much.
Yeah. Sindio?
Yeah.
So guys, I hope you guys are sending applications. She's single and searching.
Kusema searching.
Anyway, it's okay. But any advice to young models huko nje? Tusichana tuna watch na tunataka mazi kufika place umefika. What do you tell them?
As I had said earlier, no one has actually figured it all out. We all have to wake up every single day and do something better. Make yourself better. Learn a new skill. Read a book. Drink some water. And I stress, drink lots of water. Detox yourself. Live a healthy life. And just make sure you improve yourself and make sure you're giving back to the community. Anything you want to achieve, you can. Anything is possible. Anything. There's nothing impossible. There's no one better than you. We are all worthy. So work for anything that you want. If you want to be the Miss Universe, if you want to be the best supermodel, just go for it.
Well, she has me wanting to be a supermodel now. Anyway.
Go for it.
Wacha tuachie hapo. But anyway, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you
It's
so
been a
much for
vibe.
inviting me.
Unfortunately, due to time, itabidi tutaendelea conversation like in the next time, of course. Sindio?
Yeah,
so
thank you.
Feel very invited. We are very honored to have you here. It's a privilege.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So parting shot to your people. Mafans, sisi mafans, tuambie mazee watu tunangoja nini, tuna expect nini, vitu kama hizo.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching at Klub. You can follow me on Instagram at Chantou Kwamboka, Facebook Chantou Kwamboka, TikTok Chantou, everywhere. Go see me do those.
Hey.
Yes. Follow me on my social media platforms and my project platform, that is Operation Eden Podcast, both on Instagram and on Facebook. And also download that podcast app and listen to. Let's make each other better. Let's make the world better.
Yeah. watu wa poetry. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming through Maze. I hope you wase mnaenjoy hii interview Maze. She's amazing, she's an amazing person. We'll be seeing more of her, I hope, hapa kwa show na pia pale kwa social media stock nini. But anyway, thank you so much for watching us. Na I hope Maze umekuwa detox. Maji umekunywa ya kutosha vile amesema. But anyway, until next time, I am your boy Ben C. Follow me on Instagram @Ben C again. Otherwise, salute.